Welcome to Beer Corner USA's Beers of the Week Bockfest preview. I'm Chris Bettini.
I'm Max Stewart.
Aaron Bush.
Mike Perdue.
And we figured Bockfest is this weekend, so we get you guys ready with a few good beers. Might be a little cold this year.
Like
Who cares?
It's supposed to be.
That's why
Yeah.
we get our beers poked.
That's why
That's
there's
right.
fires poking your beers, and there's going to be...
Poking your beers.
Yes,
Okay.
poking your beers.
Gotcha.
And there's going to be some heaters on the tent this year, so it won't be bad.
Right.
I'm forgetting something.
Yeah, something does seem a little off here.
I remember. Much better. And of course, there is the Bock beer blessing.
There is the blessing of the Bock, yes. Yeah.
If you've never been to Bockfest, wow, what a fun time. Spring is coming. Doesn't seem like it, but it is. And German tradition, actually found out it's even been an American tradition for years since before Prohibition. The Bock goat, the Bock beers, good strong beers that you got ready for spring. So
So the history of Bock beer, about the spring, the muds, the plantations, what's the history with it?
you've got the monks in Germany were brewing beer for Lent. So the strong Bock beers were brewed in the Lenten season, and they were to be drank during the fast. We fish fry, they drank beer.
All
Right? And
Okay.
we still drink beer at fish fries, but they drank stronger beers. And then when it was Easter, it was time to stop fasting and go back onto your regular beers. So the Bock beer tradition kind of started.
Cool.
I think we should try some.
Well, speaking of Bock beer,
Well, and there is these awesome Bock beer
Yeah,
mugs.
delicious.
You can pick these up. They're going to go fast. You gotta if you
Always be early for glassware.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you have a mug, you get refills in your mug. If you have a souvenir mug from last year, you can bring that as well. Or if you are bringing your own mug this year, it has to have the little mark half-liter or 1-liter spot on any German wheat beer, whatever.
yeah, no Kool-Aid pitchers or anything like
Yeah,
that.
off the wall. Or if it says made in Germany on the bottom. Otherwise, we're going to give you a plastic cup, and then you can just put it in whatever awesome, cool mugs. And there's been some cool mugs you have. But anyway, I think with that, we need to get some beer.
I agree.
Indeed.
Our first Bockfest preview beer is the Boss Tom's Golden Bock from Boulevard Brewing Company, located in Kansas City, Missouri. They were founded in 1989, and this beer comes in at 6.1% ABV. All right, a little
crack
Golden Bock. I don't think it's a twisted. Oh, you got the old school way.
Yeah,
When in doubt, right?
it's just impatience.
So this is a newer spring seasonal in the past, about 3-4 years.
Yeah, something like that.
From Boulevard right down the road in KC, and a very traditional Maibach Helles
Maibach, yeah.
style.
Sweet, malty, bready.
This will be one of the beers available outdoors on the truck, on the trailer. So you can grab one of these, take your mug over to that fire pit and poke it and see how the heat caramelizes the sugars and changes the flavor profile. But I like that bready aroma.
Very bready.
Nice light Bock.
You know, but at that 6.1%, it's very well masked.
Drink these all day long. 11 o'clock to 7. This
Out-
coming Saturday.
Right, outside,
In the snow.
yeah, or whatever.
Or whatever. Or rain.
Wow, I tell you, that is,
Kind of forgot how good that was.
Yep.
you know, it's one of those, you drink it every spring,
Yeah.
you don't get it for a little while, and you forget till next year, and there's a reason why it sells out pretty quick.
It's one of the things I enjoy about Box, though, is, I tend to be traditional. I really don't drink them out of season all that often. So when they come back, it's, oh, yeah.
Yay, Bockfest time.
That's right.
Cheers to that beer.
Roast.
Roast.
All right. Good.
Aye. The second beer of tonight is Schell's Bock, produced by August Schell's Brewing Company, located in New Ulm, Minnesota. The brewery was founded in 1860, and the beer comes in at 6.1% ABV.
All right, beer number 2
Polecats, brewski.
from our friends and your friends
Yeah, right.
up at New Ulm. We'll share a
Oh,
little
I had the
one.
pleasure of going to New Ulm for their Bockfest this year, and
Some in there with Aaron.
Extra there.
very well worth the journey if you
There's
ever
plenty of beer to go
find the
around.
We got a
opportunity.
little more to go around. That's Bockfest for you right there. Share and share alike,
That's
right?
right.
So, as you notice, this one's a little darker Bock beer. More of a traditional amber Bock style.
Lots of Munich malt in that one. Oh yeah, that's like
And Shell's
Yes, indeed.
second oldest family brewery in the United States is also a very traditional German brewery from start. They've gotten a little crazy now that they've spread some wings and tried a lot of stuff with that new Stag series. But when you go to the traditionals, the old schools, the Fire Bricks, the Maibachs, the Maifest, they are very German.
the old.
One of the reasons I like them so much as a brewery is that their main lines, they are extremely traditional, but they are, like you said, spreading their wings. They're getting into some stuff, coming out with that barley wine. Some of the things that they've been doing lately are very interesting, and they're doing a very, very good job with it.
But boy, they still hit a solid hit
Yeah,
with
they
this
do.
Bock.
This is delicious.
Their Bock is one of my favorites.
It's kind of caramely. I know they used to a long time ago call it caramel Bock, and then I don't know if the recipe changed or if it was just a name change, but I still get that heavy caramel note to this beer.
Right.
This is quite a bit sweeter than
Than
Boss Toms.
the
we
Boss
just had.
Toms, right. That's got that nice dry breadiness to it. This is starting to get a little bit more of the sugars, and it's got that nice sweet taste to it.
This is the perfect beer to be poked.
I was
Exactly.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
And Polecat and the guys will be here from Shells.
Polecat. Oh, Polecat.
Ah,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Maybe Polecat will be Polecatting
It
around.
might be.
Gross.
Our last Bockfest beer is the Salvatore Doppelbock from Polliner Brauerei, located in Munich, Germany. They were founded in 1634, and this beer comes in at 7.9% ABV.
Clearly, he looks
And
up
now,
Yeah.
on to the German bad boy.
Literally.
This is actually my aha beer.
In your life.
Yes. I never really liked a good beer. There was a former German beer bar that didn't make it.
Survive.
They didn't make it till the
A bit ahead of their time, maybe.
They were ahead of their time, and they weren't around when Beer Fest released.
True.
Basically.
Oh, the movie.
Right? So the whole craze of Germany didn't catch on. But I sat there, drank 2 of these beers.
See you later.
Hi, Chris. You want to be in a video?
Apparently my voice is. It's all good. It's all good. That's what Bock beer is. This is
That's
what beer
right.
is all about, right here.
It is indeed.
Family and friends and Bock beer and Bockfest. That's exactly what this is about.
This is the original Doppelbock.
The original. Yeah.
Salvatorian well at Polliner. It runs deeper than any of the other city wells in Munich. And
Color is awesome.
the reason why Optimator and all the other Celebrator all end with TOR
Maximator.
is because of Salvatore. This was the style. It was the spring salvation beer. And the funniest part about that story is the monks needed to be okayed by the Pope to drink that beer for Lent. So they sent a keg down to Rome. This is 1600s, so how long does it take to get a donkey with a barrel on it down to Rome?
They floated it down the river.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
The beer was spoiled when it got there. The Pope took 1 swig, said it tasted like crap, goes, if you want to drink that for Lent, it's penance. The word got back to Munich. They said, drink all you want. Pope says, drink all you want. And now we have Bockfest.
Cheers.
Hey, freaking man.
Woo!
Thank you, guy in the white hat.
Was that a good Pope story?
Yeah. Poke, I don't know, whatever.
Poke a poke.
And welcome back to the gray area.
Yes, right.
I love this beer. It's going to be on the
That's
trailer outside as well.
That is wonderful.
Now you're getting even bigger than that Shell's Bock beer. A little higher in alcohol, but
right.
maltier, sweeter. I bet you this beer will poke in that fire
Extremely well.
and just caramelize those sugars
You
immensely.
just call
This
it
one actually-
Pokinator.
This one walks
Whoa,
the line
very good.
between the
The poke-
I
sweetness
see an
and the bready
infusion
real well.
invention right there. The
This is- but
Pokinator
you,
Doppelbock.
what are we at? 7%?
A little over 7.
A little over.
Okay, and you don't taste it, you know it's there, but it's the this is fuller body than the other 2 we just did. So you get that alcohol warmth, and you definitely get that cooked bready crusty sweetness.
That German traditional.
Yes,
It's
absolutely, and
delicious.
this is it's hard. You'd be hard pressed to find something better than this one.
This
is
one
why-
does an excellent job of going down the line between the sweetness and that dry bready character that so many Bocks have. This one
That's
is
why
just marvelous.
good.
Germans can still smile while bailing out the rest of Europe.
True to that.
Thank you,
Prost.
BMW.
Okay, I think I'm ready for Saturday.
Oh, I
I
can't
am
wait.
definitely ready
I
for
can't
Saturday.
wait.
These are 3 great beers you're going to find. Along with these outside, we're going to also have Hacker Shores Hubertus Bock. It's a nice golden Bock like the Boss Tom's. We're going to have a small amount of Sprecher Maibach.
Small amount of Sprecher Maibach.
And then you'll be able to get a lot of these same beers, the Schellsbach, and a couple others upstairs in the Crescent Moon.
Yep.
And in Max and Joe's.
Optimator, we'll have Optimator on here.
You got to
Optimator,
search
of
out some
course.
of them down here in the Huber House. Some
yeah.
of those different boxes will be down here, like the Celebrator.
Yeah.
There's going to be a Schlegel from Austria's Doppelbock on tap down here in
Back on
Huber
tap,
House.
okay.
And
Austrian
the Optimator.
Doppelbock.
Yeah, so, you know, check them
Lots-
out.
lots of variety,
Search
though.
them out.
Cool.
Come have fun. It's going to be a good time.
Remember, it runs from 11 to 7 if you want your glassware to be
Outside.
early.
Outside.
After
Yes.
7 o'clock, the party will be moving indoors. Aaron and I will be downstairs all night, keep you entertained.
I'll be upstairs during the day. Mike will be running around in his goat head, probably pouring some beers.
Yes, indeed. I'll be pouring all day long, and it's actually, I think it's our best fest.
I think
mean,
it's probably
it's the most
our
fun
favorite.
fest.
Yeah.
It's fun
Yes.
for us because it is just this really unique. People make big furry goat pant legs and wear crazy hats and have deer antlers on their heads and
It's
interesting.
really a fun celebration.
It's kind of the
Knowing-
dark horse. Not as many
Right.
people show up as they do to Oktoberfest or some of our other
But it's
events.
changing.
But the ones that do know how
Are
much fun it is
hardcore.
to be here.
Right.
Sexiest goat legs in town.
Right?
That's
Till Saturday.
That's Mike's legs, by the way.
Cheers.
Prost.
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 In heaven there is no beer. That's why